Hey everybody, it's Emily and this is EmiLou.Arts, and today I am in my A5 Hobonichi Day Free edition and I'm setting up my bullet journal-ish type planner for the week of May 18th through the 24th. So get out your planner and let's just get organized. In the spirit of just trying to be different and creative, I just decided to try another layout this week, which involved basically columns. So sort of the setup that is in my weekly version of the cousin, because I do love a vertical. You guys know a weekly vertical is the way to my heart. Well, I decided to try and do that this week, except for I wanted the boxes to be a little wider to fit stickers better, and I didn't want to have to cram 4 days onto one side and 3 on the other, so I decided to just do 3 and 3 and take out the this week kind of column and then combine Saturday and Sunday into one column. So I don't know if it's a good plan or not, but that's what I did. And I didn't get out a ruler, I just eyeballed it, and I outlined my boxes with a Mildliner. I do like the way that looks. I like how it looks kind of hand-drawn. I know that probably bugs the shit out of some of you that it's not like precise lines and stuff, but it doesn't bug me. I like it. And I am using this little kit that was sent to me from Atellus Designs. She's the one that sent me my journal cover, the star holographic jelly cover for my journal. She sent me a couple of samples of different friends of hers had sticker shops, and so one of these was Glam Co, and I just thought it was so cute, so I was going to use it for this week. It did not have any day covers, so I had strips left over from a Sweet Kawaii Designs itty bitty kit that I had ordered in January. It was like a little Yeti kit, and she sends you like a whole month's worth of the day covers, so I just cut them apart and put them at the top because the pink kind of matched the kit. This is really pretty colors. It's like pastel-y, pink, yellow, gray, teal, purple. Oh, I was feeling it, you guys. I loved it. And I picked out some washi that matched at the bottom that I really liked. And then I had like a tracker kind of thing, but I cut it apart into the separate days and put it at the bottom of each day. And I think I'm going to write my steps in there just as trying something different. And this kit had a ton of decoration, which I kind of loved. So I decided to just put all of those decorative boxes at the bottom of my columns. And I liked how the to-do list, there was going to be more room for that since I wasn't going to have like a weekly to-do list. Then I figured my daily to-do list might be a little bit more involved or whatever, so there's a little bit more room for that. And then I stuck in a box on Wednesday because I wanted to write in my mom's birthday. So I make sure and give her a jingle jangle on the old ringle wrangle. Sorry, I apologize. I was using my looking through the season sticker book because I remembered it had a lot of like labels, and I wanted to see if it had to-do list labels. There was no to-dos, but I found that little remember, so I put that by the birthday box. And then I got out the American Crafts sticker book. I wish it had a name. Oh my goodness. I just keep calling it the Unicorn Gem book. There's like gems and unicorns and rainbows. So anyways, I found some headers in that one that said, what do they say? Get stuff done or something? There's none that said to do, but the ones that had the colors that matched the closest were these like pink and purple ones. They're not perfect by any means, but, and then I liked those, there was a ton of like check boxes, and I kind of liked the black because there was some gray in this kit, so I brought that kind of color in. I don't know, I end up really liking it, and I decided to be super extra and cut apart the checklist and spread apart the boxes so that I had more room to write like my tasks and to put in stickers, because I've been liking like to put in little icon stickers next to my tasks and stuff, and I just liked how it filled up the column a little bit more, because give me a column or a box and I'm gonna try and fill it with shit that I should do. So this like calms me down a little, you know, it like takes up the box but doesn't add more tasks, if you get my drift. So I just added 2 things on the weekend. And then there was these really cute little boxes that said important in that American Crafts sticker book. And so I stuck those on the weekdays. I thought maybe I could just write in there like the most important thing of the day that I wanted to focus on. And I just loved this American Crafts one because the colors really coordinated kind of with this kit. There was yellows and pinks and like lavendery colors. And it was sort of in that like pattern that's just sort of, I don't know, fun. It's kind of like the Max at Saved by the Bell. It's like we're at the Max. So anyway, let's see. I decided to put in some of these little circles. They're just decorative. I just liked the way that they looked, and I thought that was kind of fun to have those around the page. You know, I can't leave well enough alone. If it's busy, I'm like, oh, let's just add 12 more things. So that's what I did, as per usual. And then I put in some of the little washi strips that I thought really looked cute with the rest of the colors from this kit. I mean, now that I look at it, the black and the darker purple, they don't like exactly go, but for some reason, when it's all done, I think it works. I think it looks cute. And there was a little gem strip, which I thought was cute because on Tuesday, that decorative box is like a little diamond kind of thing. And so I included that. And let's see. I really think that I like this week. I like how the checklists are cut apart. I think I'm going to continue to do that, even though it's extra AF and it took me a little bit. I really like, you know, just that I have more room without having to come up with more tasks. So I'm just lettering in using one of those Sharpie fine point pens, because on the Sweet Kawaii design stickers you have to use a permanent marker, permanent pen. And they're those like slippy vinyl ones. And then I am using the thing that I dug out of my craft cave, the Recollections Creative Year Journal, the fitness journal. I had got this a long time ago and it sat unused, and so I decided to pull a couple of these into my notebook again. I know I could have just drawn this out, but I thought I've got the paper, so I'm just going to put them in here. So I used the snacks and the water tracker one. I didn't tip them in this time. I decided to actually like glue them to the next 2 pages so that the next week would start on another like full page. You know, if you know what I mean. And I realized I wrote the wrong date up at the top. It's through the 24th, not the 23rd. So I end up putting a sticker over that to fix it. And then that little tracker is supposed to be like it's half of like a meal tracker and a calories thing, but that's not what I'm using it for. I'm using it just to keep track of like my snacking, my water, and if I did like any like kind of significant intermittent fasting that day to speak of, then I just put that on there. And then I saw this little weekly fitness thing, and I thought that was really cool. So it had a week on one page, and it started on a Sunday. So I whited out the days and put in days of the week that started on Monday, because everything else started on a Monday. And then each day had 3 lines, and I was like, well, I don't do that much activity. Let's be serious. So I decided that each line would be 1 day of the week, and I would use it for 3 weeks. So I got my colored dots from that American Crafts like unicorn gemmy book. There was pink little numbers, blue ones, and purple ones. So for week 1, I did pink, and then I got the dates for the next week in blue, and then I think I did the last week of the dates in purple. So it's kind of like Monday, there'll be what I did this Monday, next Monday, and then 2 weeks from now. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of confusing, but I thought it was kind of an interesting way to use that for a longer time. You know what I mean? So we'll see if that works. And then I added some icons just because I like stickers. And that is about the size of my little bullet journal setup this week. You know, I'm using it for just keeping up with tasks and to-do lists because my cousin is basically stuff for my kids right now. Their sort of schedules and school stuff. So as the school year wraps up here soon and the cousin that I have ends in the end of June, then everything will be kind of migrating into my day free. So we'll see how that works. I'm really loving the chance to be more creative in it. So I hope that you guys are staying well, staying healthy, staying mentally sane. Leave me a comment and tell me how you're doing. Bye.